Hello, this is Tasty Eats by Tess. Today we're going to be making sweet and savory baked apples. I've tried this a few times. It works out so well and it's so tasty. You'll have to try this. So what I start with here are my walnuts. I've already chopped these up, and it's not, it doesn't have to be chopped fine. Just a rough chop on that is okay. So we have here 3 apples that I've halved in half. I have scooped out some of the apple here with one of these little scoops, and it comes out really good with this. I've noticed some people use a teaspoon, that works as well. So we'll just go ahead here and we'll give this a little spray, just so it doesn't stick so much. And we'll put our 6 apples in the pan. We put a pat of butter in here on each of them. It's only 1 teaspoon per apple. And you just push that down slightly. You need to scoop out quite a bit of the apple. I'll just bring it a little closer, and it doesn't matter if it turns a little bit brown, but you'll be scooping out, I'd say, about 1.5 inches in depth. So we'll go ahead and do these. Once we put all of the butter in here and have pushed it down, we can then go ahead with walnuts. I've used, this is about a cup. You will probably only need about 1/2 cup of this. And you'll push those walnuts. It'll be about a tablespoon per. And just push that down slightly into the butter. I'll be using the leftover walnuts for later. All right. Now after that's accomplished, we'll go ahead and put some brown sugar in there. It'll be 1 teaspoon per apple. Okay, we're almost done with that. A little more in this one. And just lightly tap that down as well. You'll be really surprised when you taste this. It's incredible. So the funniest thing of all, a lot of people don't put cheese on their apples. But in this case, it goes so well, you can't believe it. It's Monterey Jack jalapeno, and it's 1 tablespoon per. So it doesn't matter how that goes on there. It can be just a little sloppy, a little cheese on the outside a bit, and push it down. But you want the majority of that cheese to go right inside the apple. You'll notice that I'm going to be left with extra cheese. This extra cheese, once these come out of the oven, again, you're going to top them with a little more of the fresh cheese. So this is all we do in terms of what we have to stuff it for now. It's going to go into the oven at 350. And it'll stay in there for approximately 40 minutes. So I'm just going to pause it for now, and I'll come back when those are cooked. Thanks for watching. Great, so those just came out of the oven. They are lightly golden here. What we're trying to go for is very, very dark almost like a brown color for the cheese, and it hardens up. What I've done here is, usually I use the Honey Crisp apples, and they take longer to cook, so therefore the cheese gets a darker color. So use something that it's more like a firmer apple, like a Honey Crisp. So this will be okay as it is, but usually the browner the better. So after that comes out, you just put on the top of that about, I would say about a teaspoon on each of the apples, but you want this time for it to go all over the apple, not just in the center. And now we just put this back in the oven, and it just stays in there between 5 to 10 minutes until it gets a little bit golden on the top. All right, so we'll be right back as soon as that's done. Great, so those just came out. They look fantastic. So what we're going to do is, we'll just plate one up and see how it looks. So I'm just going to scoop one of them out of here for you, like that. We put it in the center of the plate. This juice that's on the bottom is both savory and sweet. And if you put a couple of tablespoons there and just drizzle it around, you can also, at the end, just put a few of the walnuts around and a touch on top. And a little cheese, just for decoration. Great, so I hope you enjoyed the video for today. This is Tasty Eats by Tess, and you have a wonderful evening.